Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Let's see what's next in love, what's coming, new love for some of you, whatever Spirit wants to share with me. I will put the playlist in the description below for other timeless readings, so you can check those out. I will tag a few in this video as well. The first thing I like to do is invite 3 guests. These are 3 other signs that are invited in as guests. They're allowed to watch this video as if it were their own, and you are allowed to jump into other signs readings as a guest if you've been invited in also. So Scorpio, you are invited in. I have Libra. Libra, this reading could be for you today as well. And I have Gemini. Gemini, this reading could be for you as well today. So you could have these signs coming into your life. They could already be connected to you. But we're offering through Spirit an opportunity for everybody to do some cross-watching, listen to additional some messages in case your message this week didn't resonate with you as much as you wanted it to, but maybe Libra's reading did. So jump on board, check the thumbnails, check the descriptions, see if you are a guest, my Aries, in someone else's reading. But in the meantime, Scorpio, Libra, and Gemini, you are welcome. And thank you for bringing your energy here today. Let's see what we have for my Aries. Let's see what we have for my Aries. Let's see. I have goals. Progress in positive and personal goals are being achieved. I have abundance flowing into you. So I know it's a love reading, but if we're living in a state of financial fear and we're living in stressful times, and I'm worried about my job, and I'm worried about what's going to happen, it's really hard for me to focus on my relationships. It's really hard for me to elevate my vibration so that I can just stay in a state of love, loving relationships, attracting love. So when we have financial fear, it's very difficult. So Spirit's saying we have some goals, some progress happening around you in that area of your life. I have love. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. So, my finances may be in place. Maybe good things are happening to me in my finances, which then opens me up to this love and just makes me feel like I can have it all, right? So that's gorgeous. And then I have a transformation. Look at you breaking through. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. We all are, right? It's a constant. I always want to work on things. There's always things in my own life, my own journey, whether spiritually, physically, emotionally, that I'm working on. And it's changed over the years, of course, as I've grown and I've learned lessons and raised children and been in marriages and had long-term relationships. And, my life has changed so much over the years. But it's always transforming and always towards the better. I mean, I will tell you, I live a life today that I used to pray for. So I'm a big believer in manifestation and making things happen, and that dreams do come true. So I want to always, help people with that, with my own abilities and my own gift. But this transformation is happening around you, my Aries. How gorgeous. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Maybe there's someone that's come into your life that you want to learn a little bit more about. Maybe you're opening yourself up to a new connection, or want to see where this ends up. I have interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Maybe you've already felt the interference. Maybe you're already getting kind of I want to use the word vibes, almost the sense of like, I just know that either maybe they've mentioned somebody in the background. There could be like the mother of a child that they share. And I just feel like there's vibes, like an undercurrent. So maybe you are taking it slow because you want to see what you're getting into. That's always a tricky situation, right? And then support, lean on your own inner circle during this time. So if you have a great support system, friends, family, run things by them, and just say, well, what do you think? Do you think that this is going to be difficult in the long run? Or do you think that this is going to work out? Whatever. So get that support system going for yourself. Now, I do want to share this deck with you because it's so gorgeous. This is the Victorian Romance Tarot, and it is a limited edition deck. It has this gorgeous stamped foil. The cards are absolutely gorgeous, but they are giant. You can see how giant they are. So I did pre-shuffle them, and I'm going to just select some from here, from the side somewhere, and just do it that way because there's no way to shuffle them. I have a King of Cups. Beautiful. So maybe you feel this person is already giving you lots of loving attention, and they did just say almost a sense of a center of attention. So maybe this person, even if there's some interference from their past, they may be worth it. Maybe sometimes you have interference and this person has nothing to do with the interference. They're not asking an ex to be contacting them. They're not, they have some weird person in their life that they can't get rid of for some reason. Okay. But in the meantime, it's like they have all, look at the way he's looking. He's like, all eyes are on you. And that's how it's coming into me, so all eyes are on you right now, giving you strength. Okay. It could be a Leo energy also. All eyes are on you. And I don't know, you are stronger than you think. And, maybe your first response was like, I don't want to have to deal with this situation. I wish I had no drama in my life. But sometimes I don't know, you're just put into somebody's life and you have to deal with whatever is there. Everybody comes with some kind of past, right? So maybe it's just like, I just have to deal with what their past is and we're just going to get through this together. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. So there could be a child involved for one of you. There could be, you can see even the Five of Pentacles, in this case, she's kind of guarding that child. There could be some kind of situation where there's like child custody or child, back and forth issues between the two parents, something like that. And it has caused some kind of troubled times or difficulty in the connection, and certainly overflowing into a connection with you. So, but those things will work out. The child grows, the child goes on, they go to college, they move on, they grow, and then you guys are still together. I love the way he's looking at you. I love the sense of all eyes are on you. And that's what I want to focus on. Spirit, please share with me these feelings and expand on these feelings, because that is, my intuition is telling me that is what's most important. So let's see. Yeah, look at this. Oh, I'm really happy with this person. I literally feel like I see rainbows. I literally feel like it's magic, or it's magical moments, or I just, I'm willing to deal. I'm going to say it that way. I'm willing to deal with all the other stuff because this person is worth it. A baby. Okay. Maybe we want to have a baby ourselves. Maybe there's a baby in our future. And that's what Spirit, maybe that's why Spirit brought you two together, is that there could be a child for the two of you as well. So there could be something going on around that. And then I have our hearts, our hearts are connecting. We both have had broken hearts, is how I feel. We both have had, we both have past. We definitely both have past. This is not a clean slate energy. This is, we both have had past. We have had other relationships. We have to, kind of deal with the situation that's in front of us. And we want a future. We want to create a future for ourselves, whether it's a child together or a family together, something like that, combining our families, something like that. But it's magical at the moment. It's magical. And all eyes are on you. So that's worth it right there. King of Pentacles. You know, King of Pentacles is great because they always want to get their arms around everything. You know, they're typically very successful. They are hard workers. They want to make you feel secure. They want to take care of you. And you don't usually have to worry with a King of Pentacles. Usually that the King of Pentacles is the person you want to be with because they are going to make sure that your needs are being met. And not that you need somebody to take care of you, but they're going to be there for you and they're not going to drop the ball. This is somebody who gets up and gets dressed and shows up every day. You know, that is true. You have met your soulmate, and maybe that's why you're willing to deal with whatever baggage, whatever it was from their past, because you see a future with this person. And maybe they were with someone else because they had a child with them, or they had a lesson to learn with that person, you know. And it's always that sense of, if I wasn't with that person, I wouldn't have my children, you know. So there could be something going on with that for some of you that have already had children in other relationships, but you've met your soulmate and you are living in these magical moments and you feel this incredible peace and comfort. And I don't know. They're saying to me that you went from feeling overwhelmed to feeling peace. Like you literally, I don't know, either your anxiety level stopped, you know, maybe you used to have a lot of anxiety on your plate. Maybe you used to have a lot of worry on your plate. And then when this person came into your life, you went from having those types of worries to more peace. And that's probably why you fell in love with this person. You're very, very fortunate to have them. I mean, you know, look at these cards. I mean, between the you know, I mean, three major arcanas and a king, you know, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, Lovers, you know, it's just this incredible sense of, I can have it all with this person. I feel like this was destiny. This was fate, you know, all of those things. But I also feel like your emotional state, not just because you fell in love with them, but I feel like they've relieved some kind of anxiety that you used to have. Maybe it was anxiety that you had in a past relationship. Maybe that person always made you feel like you were walking on eggshells, or that they were controlling you somehow. But this particular king, this person, is making you feel safe and magical, you know, like double rainbows, right? So let's see what else they have to say for us, my Aries. How beautiful. I have a change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Now, that's coming into me as that you had to transform, they had to transform in order to find this relationship. So everything happens for a reason. Everything happens in divine timing. This isn't, you know, this is all not new to us, right? But, you know, we had to go through those changes in our life. We had to go through that past that created the baggage to get to the place that we actually met this person. And that's okay. And that's what happens. I have a freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You are free. You're free with this person. Within a relationship, you're still free and you're happy. You know, this sense of temperance, right? Temperance is, I just want to be happy. I want to be peaceful. I want to have balance in my life. I want to feel, you know, grounded, you know, however you want to say it. But I have this sense of happiness now that I haven't had in a long time. And I'm very grateful for it. How gorgeous. I trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me. You trust this. Absolutely. This person wants to be with you. The only thing that's going on is that there's some kind of interference behind the scenes that, either somebody's jealous, somebody doesn't want you to be with their person, somebody wants to try to control a child, somebody doesn't want to see their ex happy. Could be as simple as that. There's a lot of people out there like that. Like, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure you're never happy again because they're bitter and they're resentful, but that's on them. That's not on you. Just be happy. You guys live your own life and don't worry about what anybody else is thinking or doing. Counsel and therapy. I don't know. Maybe somebody else needs counselor therapy, or you guys have gone through that, or maybe even this change, like you've gone through some kind of therapy just to get to where you are today. There's family concerns. I do feel that. I do feel like there's some kind of situation, but you guys are strong and you guys will get through it. You're coming up on an end of a cycle. Maybe this is going to all resolve itself now that you guys are together. Maybe things got better because you are together. You're coming to an end of a cycle, or things will get better, something like that. And then there's that inner strength again. Spirit's giving you a lot of strength today for some reason. Maybe you just are feeling it because the holidays are almost upon us, and maybe there's extra strength around this situation, extra stress around the situation around the holidays, something like that. Let's see what else they say. Queen of Wands. This person, it was the sense of all eyes on you, right? So let me tell you, he's either putting you on a pedestal. You are the most attractive person that they've ever been with. They've never wanted anyone as much as they want you. So it's very much, it's probably very intense. It's probably beautiful. And I do feel happy I'm with this person. I feel secure. I feel secure in their love for me. I know that we are taking care of each other. We're helping each other. And it's just came into me as we have this incredible full future ahead of us. So wherever's on our plate today, we know that it's temporary. We know that it's only going to get better. So, but we have this incredible future ahead of us. And that is what we're both focusing on. It's just these dreams. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, there is some kind of energy in the background, some manipulation, some, I don't know, somebody trying to steal your joy. I don't know else to say it. There's definitely somebody in the background that's trying to steal, doesn't want someone to be happy. Seven of Wands. Okay. And I have a Six of Wands. You guys are going to succeed. We're not going to give up on each other. We're not going to give up on that we come first and our happiness comes first. We're not going to let anybody come between us because we are the 10 of Cups and we want this happiness more than anything. It's just the sense of, I'm not giving up on this connection. Let's see what your person's feelings are. I always feel bad when somebody, when you're happy and you're in love and you found somebody, and then there's somebody in the background that's just trying to manipulate the situation and cause trouble. I always feel bad. It's like, just let us be. Just let us love each other and go find your own person, So, but people are crazy sometimes. Your love has me looking crazy. Okay, but they're in love with you. They're in love with you. I want to marry you one day. No doubt in my mind. Like, I see a future with you. This is somebody that is proud to be with you, is admires you, respects you, puts you on a pedestal to a certain extent, can't take their eyes off of you. So I do love all of those feelings. I love that. I love the fact that, you turn them on. They're in love with you. When you're in love with somebody, you can't take your eyes off of them, right? So something's going on there. I'm not going anywhere, no matter what we have to go through. I'll walk through a fire for you. Something like that just happened. I feel butterflies when I see you. I love that. I'm going to finally be able to put you first, because maybe they've been dealing with drama in their life and situations in their life. And maybe you've been very patient and waiting for them. So, they want to put you first. My feelings are deeper than they seem. Maybe they want to be able to give you more. Sometimes some people's energy are just zapped. They're zapped by uncontrollable forces sometimes. And they want to give you everything, but at the end of the day, they don't have anything left to give. So, but they want you. I want to see you right now. Okay. I want to see you right now because we're talking about them. I want to cuddle with you. I want to hold you. I want to make love to you. I'm scared to get hurt. So there's some little bit of vulnerability in this connection. And one more, let's go with this. Let's go with these two jumpers. Late at night, sometimes I can't sleep thinking about you. Okay. And you are everything to me. I love that. That is what it is. I can't take my eyes off of you, and you are everything to me. I love that. So short of somebody trying to sabotage you guys or steal your joy, um, just be together, be a united front, get through it. The best, I don't even want to say revenge, but the best karmic, kind of payback is you just being happy. And you don't have to do anything. Just you guys be happy and let spirit, take care of the rest, whatever's going on. And in the meantime, you are everything to this person. You are everything. I love that. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and that subscribe bell so that you can get the notifications. If you'd like to book a one-on-one reading with me, I am a full-time professional psychic. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, my website is Kathy Mamolen, psychicmedium.com. And I'll put all of those links in the description below.